Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode.
Hello.
Amanda wanted to share today about a recent first time ever event in her family.
We got along. No.
That would be one of the first time events, too.
Okay.
No,
I'm back.
no, I think that's accurate, too. So I guess maybe two first time events in her family.
We got along for an hour.
You guys got along for an hour. It was tough, it was tense, but everybody stuck in their respective spaces to avoid igniting any sort of meltdowns, grenades, or landmines. So that was good. Everybody left the weapons at home.
Yep. We're all in one piece.
Which allowed you all to do what?
Take a photo.
Just what kind of photo? A selfie or?
No, not a selfie. So for the first time ever in my family history, we took professional photos. Jamie, for Christmas, my best friend of 150 years, she gifted us a photo session, and we most of the people are from the Central Valley. We all merged together here in Pismo and got professional photos taken, which is wild. Like 43 and the first time ever getting like an actual family portrait, which is crazy. I mean, I can't believe it hasn't been done before. And I was also like, oh my gosh, this is happening because I'm supposed to be dying. And this is like and so there was some, I guess, version of like urgency that this photo not needed to be taken right now, but the time's ticking, the clock is ticking, and that it's true for all of us. I mean, I'm not trying to be dramatic in saying that, but I mean, it is literally true for all of us. But I do feel like my clock is a little bit louder.
Just because it's louder doesn't mean it's shorter. We just talked about a previous video about you being a long-term survivor.
Right.
So let's not send mixed messages out.
I'm all over the place, yes.
That's true. Is getting a family portrait a normal thing? Because I mean, I've never done that.
No, I mean, neither have we until now. So I don't know. Maybe. Well, the jury's out. Everybody here listening, have you ever taken a family photo?
Let's do an informal survey and see.
Because we haven't.
That's a good idea. We'll do an informal survey. Have you done a family portrait? If so, how often do you get it done?
How often do you get them done?
And if you never have,
yeah,
answer that too.
Totally. And why? Why haven't you done it?
So you guys got the family portrait. You think it's because there's a sense of urgency and you're supposed to be dying.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that is kind of the inspiration or the spark from it, but do you feel like that was kind of hanging over the head of it, or was everybody just there enjoying the photo taken?
So I think I might have been the only one thinking this solely because I do think about this sometimes, but there were some moments where the kids were laughing, the kids were playing. My niece, like my entire family is just like going to the respective spots and like where the photographer's asking them to go. And there was this moment where I kind of really reflected and I was like, oh, like I'm going to miss these people, and that sounds weird. I don't know why I'm crying now, but there was like kind of like that flashback, like how there's sometimes those flashback moments, and I was watching people just be themselves, right, and thinking like there is that urgency for me. I really feel it a lot, like most of the time, but also just like kind of like yeah, there was something that came up where I was just like trying to freeze moments of watching people laugh and watching people throw sand. Like the kids just wanted to throw sand, and like of course, like our color scheme was like white, so that was not a good mix. But but they were having this fun, and you just like you want the kids to be kids, and you want everyone to just have a good time, and um. We tried really hard to get my dad to smile. He's not. He's like a really like happy guy, but he just doesn't smile very often. So I don't know. There was a lot of mixed emotions. I'm sure people felt it too, but I mean, I'm only in my head, so like I only know my thoughts. And yeah, so there was also that kind of that really trying to be hyper present in that moment. And it was only 1 hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was not. It wasn't like a long time.
I had a few similar thoughts during that. It was almost more of another something that we're doing that almost reminds us of this reality of a terminal diagnosis.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that you and I have gotten so into our rhythm of it, and we're pretty upbeat, optimistic. We go through all the things, and so while it's there, we don't necessarily like confront it in the same way, and like we do on the days we do your MRIs and all those things. But doing something like that, I thought about that several times as, wow, we're here because this had happened, and we probably wouldn't be here doing this had it not. And that kind of bummed me out.
Right.
But I also think too that the other piece of it is there is that other real reality of, yes, you've been given a terminal diagnosis and nothing is guaranteed. So you're able to capture this moment with your crazy group of people who you would miss them if you weren't here or they weren't here. And now you have a moment immortalized, and you can look at it and see everybody smiling and think, wow, everybody got along. But then you can also secretly know all the kooks and quirks of everybody.
I'm probably the most quirky of them all.
Yeah, I think one thing about all of them is they're pretty outwardly vocal about their quirks, and you kind of hide it and don't say anything to anybody directly, whereas they'll more directly just say it.
Yeah.
Now, if they had a microphone on you behind the scenes,
I'd say nothing. I'd say nothing.
Anything else about your family portrait?
No, it was I was very thankful we did it. Very thankful we did it. Cheers to like hopefully annual ones.
It's cool. So yeah. I like that. Instead of it being the only time,
right,
making it an annual thing.
Mm-hmm.
Goes very well with the earlier messaging you had about Cole being a long-term survivor.
Right?
I like that.
Perfect.
All right, that's it for now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. As always, we love and appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here on the journey with us. Be sure to answer the big question, have you had a family portrait done? If yes, how often do you get them done? And if no, well, welcome to the club. Or maybe not welcome to the club because you've already been there. But yeah, really curious about that. And I think we'll see you all next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.